Hasina's politics is to secure her throne by showing subservience to mushrik enemy state India. News. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will visit India from September 5 to 8, with a focus on strengthening the multifaceted bilateral ties. Announcing Hasina's visit, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said she will hold bilateral discussions with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and will call on President Draupadi Murmu and Vice President Jagdeep Dhonkar. Hasina last visited New Delhi in October 2019. In the recent years, both sides have sustained high level of engagement, including at the highest level, Bagchi said. The forthcoming visit of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will further strengthen the multifaceted relationship between the two countries based on strong historical and cultural ties and mutual trust and understanding, he said. The overall strategic ties between India and Bangladesh have been on an upswing in the last few years. The Business Standard, September 1, 2022. Our viewpoint on this news. Awami-led secular intellectuals and politicians consider Hasina's visit to India ahead of the upcoming national elections as highly significant for Bangladesh and are campaigning it as a major breakthrough in India-Bangladesh friendship. Whether the visit is termed as a bilateral engagement, or for strengthening regional connectivity or economic objectives, it must be viewed in the light of the geopolitical context of the region, i.e. the US Indo-Pacific strategy of strengthening India to counter China and prevent the return of the second Khilafah Rashida, rightly guided caliphate, in the region. Since Sheikh Hasina, who came to power without the people's mandate, has no attractive offer to give to the people, her only hope is to get India's blessing to continue in power by implementing the regional agenda of the imperialists. As a result, since coming to power in 2008, Hasina has been handing over Bangladesh sovereignty and strategic assets to India in the name of so-called bilateral compromises and agreements one after another. India has already got access to our strategic and energy sectors like ports, power and defense through many suicidal treaties. Sheikh Hasina proposed to Indian Foreign Minister Jaishankar, who recently visited Bangladesh, to hand over Bangladesh's main port, Chittagong Port, for India's use. Earlier she gave India its long-cherished water and land transit against inconceivably low fees, risking Bangladesh's own infrastructure and security. She facilitated Indian companies to exploit our service sector and natural resources including seaport, mining, telecom, power plant, education, and garments. Due to this slavish policy and behavior of Hasina, India is now applying pressure to remove all types of export duties and barriers to the entry of Indian products into Bangladeshi market. It is a proven fact that the interests of the country and the people are worthless to Hasina's government. So being alienated from people, Sheikh Hasina is desperate to hold on to power by keeping our Kafir mushrik enemies satisfied. Since she was brought to the power by foreign powers, she has always been loyal to her masters, serving and implementing their agendas in Bangladesh. The treacherous Hasina government will keep on compromising Ummar's sovereignty by handing over our economy, strategic resources and infrastructure to these Kafir mushrik enemies until we root out the despicable treacherous politics of these spineless secular politicians along with the Western-backed secular ruling system. Therefore, in order to put an end to the subservience of the Kafir and Mushrikeen, the sincere people and politicians of the country must work to bring back the Islamic world order by establishing the promised Khilafah Rashida on the method of the prophethood, which will eliminate the dominance of the Kafir and Mushrikeen from this region forever. Allah, glorious and exalted is He, says. He it is who has sent His messenger with guidance and the religion of truth to make it victorious over all other religions even though the Mushriks hate it, as Saf 9.